Valentino from Crusader Caravans, back with a brand new caravan. We have an Excalibur Duke here to show you today. The Excalibur Duke is a rear ensuite caravan with a cafe dinette, a full height pantry, a 220 litre fridge, a door side kitchen, and we have a north-south bed right at the front featuring a front window to be able to finish it off. Before we jump inside, we'll jump outside. So we've got all of the chassis rails just here to feature. We've got an Excalibur highlighted shroud just here to be able to protect the A-frame from any stone chips. We have Alco running gear as far as the coupling and the jockey wheel. A trailer safe, brake safe monitor. So what this does is there's no battery with this one. This is wired directly to the caravan batteries. There's no maintenance, no checking. This just hooks up to the vehicle when you're ready to go, and it'll pull the pin in case of an emergency. What we have here, we have a 12-pin plug, Anderson plug, Safety Dave reversing camera plug there as well, so we hook all those up before you drive off. Little chain hanging spot here, just to make sure it stays nice and tidy out of the way. It is a hammer tone paint on the chassis of the Excaliburs, just for a bit of feature, but also for a little bit more protection as well. Now, the Excalibur range, especially all the Crusaders, features on an Intel Engineering chassis. The Intel Engineering chassis is a solid foundation chassis with a 450 MPa grade of steel, all Australian steel, so that we can guarantee. It is a 3mm steel chassis as well. It gives a slight flexibility with a high strength and a lightweight application that allows the caravans not to be so overweight, but to have a massive amount of strength factor and a good subframe to be able to actually mount an award-winning caravan onto. We have 2 9-kilo gas bottles, a 95-litre grey water tank with smell traps, complete with flush system as well. A quick fill 295-litre water tank features on the Excalibur range as well, that you can separately use depending on what free camp situations you're going to be running. The caravan has a 3.3 ton, fully independent, 15-inch wheel, all-terrain suspension. So this thing here is going to be able to get you to corrugated road, semi-off-road use. It's going to be able to do those articulate movements. We can feature an off-road pack if you'd like as well on new model orders. The Excalibur here has a Raptor large toolbox. We've got jerry cans on the side, a massive storage area here. This here pulls out all the way past this sign, even a little bit further as well. We can actually cook here off of our Weber Q while still using it. If you don't feel like being able to give it a clean, or you give it a clean, we pop him here, right back into there. That Weber Q sits right under those feet. It is a brilliant little slide, especially we're keeping the smells out of the tunnel boot, which is just awesome. Make our way around. So we'd like to be able to give you a full outside virtual tour of this guy. So this is a 3mm thermal composite panel, aluminium, silver, comes in white also with a 600 high checker plate, black or silver, your discretion. We have a 900 wide, nearly a metre wide storage boot that is checker plate clad for all those things that will be skidding around in there, like all your tubs. The Excalibur Duke tears at approximately anywhere between 26 to 2,700 kilos, depending on what sort of options we're going to be installing on the Excaliburs. This particular one here is sitting at 2593, so just under that 2,600. So even with a huge payload up to 3.3 ton, you have a huge playroom allowance for being able to load up tools or Webers or whatever you want to be able to put in as far as generators on the other side of the toolbox as well. We have a 16-foot splash granite European Dometic awning. The Dometic awning features double layers as far as the awning material is concerned, and it keeps out all that heat. It's also very easy to operate, and we give you a full handover tutorial on that one as well. Our Excalibur has a 30-kilo rated picnic table. You can pop him out. We bring all your prep work out, have a cook on the front with that Weber Q. Enjoy your pull-out TV, so get our TV, pop him out here. We're watching TV in our deck chair. We've got our picnic table set up, and to finish it off, the Crusaders have got external speakers throughout all of them that can be separately switched. So you go inside to outside, depending on what you want to be able to listen to. If you want the party outside, we're outside, party inside, pop the speakers onto the other setting. External lighting quite extensively on the Excalibur range with a Bargman grab handle assist. So first light's a nice blue one, then we've got a bright light featured with a blue step light here, just to be able to navigate that a bit better. Before we jump around the back, we've got checker plate wheel guards, bit of finish, but also a bit of strength as well. 15-inch all-terrain primal American tyre. So we know how important it is. We have feedback all the time. People want to be able to get to where they're going without any headaches. These tyres here are just going to be an absolute investment as far as the Crusaders are concerned. Featuring with a very, very high quality, Australian made, tough ride, 3.3 ton, 10-inch brake independent suspension. So that's a single shock coil spring suspension with the ability to be able to adjust camber and adjustment, but these are fully wheel aligned before you get them as well, just to make sure, again, trouble-free, but mounted onto a subframe like the Intel Engineering chassis with a 6-inch A-frame that runs all the way back to the wheels on top of that 6-inch chassis. You're not going to have any problems as far as flexibility, movement, or any queries as far as headaches along the way. We've got a crim-safe door with roll-out, block-out blind. That's a tri-lock door, so the Camic doors are absolutely brilliant. We just lift the handle here, this just comes across. We've got a full mesh door there for any pets or burglars who decide they want to come along. We have a 3-stage lighting Narva system on the back here. So we invest in high-quality lighting equipment. Narva's never going to give you a headache. They're completely dust and water proof. And that's something that we're always going to be running with the Excaliburs. We have a rear view safety Dave infrared night camera with sound. So you're going to be driving the car, you're going to be driving the whole time you're driving, that's going to be on, and you're going to be able to see freight trains or bigger trucks approaching, just to be able to prepare for those instances. Make our way around here. We have a 28-litre Swift Appliance Australian made hot water service, stainless steel, no anode, so that's gas and 240 fast recovery unit. Our Dometic toilet is a ceramic Dometic toilet. We have cool little handle here. The Dometic toilets have a national warranty attached to them as well, accompanied with Crusader's 2-year factory national warranty, so it's always backed up, especially with the suppliers, and that's very, very important. Ceramic base, as I said. Pop this guy back in here, seal him up. We have a grey water tank inlet, so this is going to be pumping all the water out that we're not using. So we have a cleaning valve just here. So what you do is you plug your hose up to that little plug just there. It pushes water into the grey tank, flushes it out. We've also put smell traps on each of the outlets for the grey tank, so that way we don't get that smell wafting through the caravan. But any free camp, national parks, anything like that, that one's going to be fully self-sustained. We have a external shower, hot and cold water, 2 95-litre water tanks with a quick fill system. So the owner of Crusader is a plumber by trade. It's something that he invested in quite extensively. We have 2 little valves. We turn these valves. The hose that's plugged up to here is going to suck that water straight into the water tanks without utilising the old school water fillers. We make our way around here. We've got our battery, single battery box on this one, can upgrade to 2 batteries if required. It's 120 amp AGM deep cycle batteries with optional lithium systems as well if you decide to head that way with new technology coming out. Just while we're down here, take a look at this A-frame just here. The A-frame, as I said, runs all the way back to the wheels. This van really isn't marketed as a full off-road caravan, but Crusader take the approach that irrespective of the caravan they're building, they're going to put the adequate framework and even really more framework than required to get you to some of those off-road and semi-off-road terrains around Australia that we know that some of the roads can put up a fight against. Aerial point, external, we'll plug one of these in, it'll override the one on the roof, and it's going to give you a much better reception, especially in areas that sort of dip that have no reception. We have a power 15 amp outlet, as well as our circuit breakers just here. Again, just on this side, checker plate clad storage locker. Our electrics are located in here, just tucked out of the way. We have an Alco drop down jack. So again, high quality, we're spending the right money. Alco drop down, European, very easy to use legs, parts readily available all around Australia. You'll hopefully never have an issue with any of these. Before we jump inside, we'll just have a look here. This is our generator spot. Generator comes out, pop in there, plug him straight into the caravan. That's going to run the Ibis 4 true reverse cycle air conditioning on the roof, which is an inverted system, so it's going to run that absolutely no issue at all. We have a front window, again Dometic with a shield cover as well. People often a bit skeptical on the front windows. The trick to the front windows is having a good application method to it. Crusader have nailed that absolutely for the last 3 to 5 years. These windows here, pop them in, pop them out. We're going to be able to clean them, look after them. The other thing as well, it keeps a lot of airflow through the caravans. A lot of second time, third time buyers wouldn't be anywhere without their windows. They absolutely love them. The construction method of the Crusader is an award-winning Manufacturer of the Year manufactured caravan. So really important, the things that Crusader do a bit different. The roof and the floor. The roof is a 32mm fully insulated composite panel. So that means no timber, no water, no wood rot in that roof, the main ingress point of any caravan. Your insurance company is going to love you for it. You're going to love yourself for having it because you're going to be better insulated. You're going to be worry-free, not worrying about whether that roof's going to be leaking, the maintenance on it. The floor is 42 mil fully insulated foam core flooring. There's no cold drafts. It is just absolutely mind-blowing, the technology that Crusader's putting into their vans. Let's just jump inside and we'll have a look at some of the internal finish. Bargain handle, jump up inside. Straight away, you're walking into a caravan with a heap of stories to tell. We've got a full overhead cupboard system across here, 4 massive cupboards, 3 massive cupboards across this section here with an electrical system kept out of the way. So this is the Crusader electrical system. We'll have a look at this first. We've got some dimmable strip lighting up here, featured all the way around the cupboards. An Access Bluetooth radio with internal, external speakers just there. A gas hot water switch. This here's the PM300 projector battery management system. This here controls the water, the pump, the batteries, the charging, the solar, the DC to DC, the 20 amp battery. All of those things are located in that projector system, and we'll have a look at that as we're coming out of the caravan, but that's an LCD screen. You're gonna be able to see all the water usage, solar usage, pump, everything's gonna fire off of that. This here, we ignore it, but the fuses is just here to be able to make sure troubleshooting's nice and easy. This is a wireless lighting transmitter box. That all the lighting inside the Crusaders are wireless, but you have remotes that we mount through the caravan, and one of those is a wireless remote. You can walk around the caravan and utilize it, and you just fire those lights on and off, and you can switch them outside, inside, in the bathroom, in the toilet, in the bed. You can fire the ensuite light up. They're really, really handy. Just here, we've got a heap of room. So we'll pop this out. You've got a cafe dinette in the traditional method, but we've also got this nice back padding just here with a footrest that you can easily pop up, pop him around. A nice kickback, relaxing way of using the old traditional cafe method, but still having some form of relaxation and without being in that same consistent sitting method that most manufacturers make you rely on. Underneath the cafe table, you've got 2 cupboards with power points and USB. You just pop it in, and you've got these little cord ports on the side, you run your little leads out. Speaking of USBs, we've got our reading lights which feature a USB 5 volt in those as well. You just pop your phone into them, pop it on here, pop it on the table. Very, very easy to use. The Dometic windows, full block out, midgie proof screens, European double glazed Dometic windows. Definitely worth the investment. You have a national warranty on those as well. Pop him down. The fridge is 220 litres. It's a smart Dometic fridge with automatic selection. It's going to be jumping between 240, gas and 12 volt, independent of the user's choice. It's going to automatically make those choices for you. All wire shelving, crisper drawer, light. Dometic's best fridge by far, and the technology that they've put into this fridge is just absolutely astonishing. We have light. We have our Swift Appliance cooktop with wok burner as well. This is a standard fan-forced oven in the Excalibur Duke and Excalibur range. You have oven and our light and our fan all into one unit, Australian made. Cannot get any better than that. We have our metal-sided drawer runners. Now this is something that Crusader have done for a while now, and it's a you've got a 10-year warranty on these guys here. All the handles and the hatches and the latches and the piano hinging and the reinforced gas struts, all of these are under Crusader's umbrella, and we build them with the idea that this van's going to be able to get you to more places than most. So it's metal-sided drawer runners, nice, easy to operate handles. NCE Deluxe 28 litre microwave with convection setting. We have 2 Sirocco fans either side of the bedroom with 3 speed settings, and we also can move this guy around. We have timer settings, 3, 6, 9, 12, and that'll turn off in 3 to 6, 9, or 12 hours, completely up to you. Dust pressure hatch that will bring positive pressure into the Crusader range, and it's going to keep all of the dust out of the vents, out of the fridge vents. In the bedroom we have a huge wardrobe, pop-out panel just here, but inside this little pigeonhole we have 2 double power point, and we've got a 12-volt cigarette socket. We have a large pull-out drawer just under the wardrobe, and the overhead cupboard features full depth, almost an arm's worth of storage in here, that you can fold your clothes up, pop them away, keep them out of sight, but storage-wise, 100% in the Crusaders, you're gonna love it. We've got under bed storage. It's housing a little magazine pocket and TV bracket at the moment, but easy lift assist handles and struts on those as well. We have a 32-inch That's right, 32-inch massive TV in the Excaliburs. Lay back, feet up, can't ask for more than that. Home away from home. Wine guard aerial. We have, again, 1000 by 800 massive windows in the bedroom. Moving just into the ensuite now, if you'll follow me. We have pull-out pantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different storage areas. Most of these are drawers and a large pull-out pantry. Just to the left of us here, we've got a massive entry pantry cupboard. So a lot of my customers tell me that this here is where they're going to put sauce, salt, all of the cooking utensils, keys, whatever it may be, but it's just a different area, and that's sort of in that cavity between the shower and that storage area. So in the ensuite here, first thing first, we've got our Q-Flow front load Dometic washing machine. The front load washing machines are absolutely awesome on water, uses 28 litres per wash. It's got various programs, can fluff up, it is absolutely awesome. The feedback on these has been brilliant from customers. We have a full storage point on the top and the middle, full depth on those as well. They're not trimmed all the way back to that shaving cabinet. The toilet here is a Dometic ceramic toilet. You can use normal washing and cleaning chemicals on that as well. You've got indicators to tell you it's half full, flush buttons, dual towel rail with a dual quad roller door. It's the smoothest roller door setting you can get. Never going to come off the tracks, never going to have an issue. That's our hot water service switch there. Speaking of light wise, you've got a ensuite window, which is going to let a heap of light. Again, block out, you pop him open, especially at night when it's a bit cooler, you can keep out that condensation effect that most people get in the caravans. We have that Ranger roof hatch with LED strip lighting, exhaust, so it extracts heat, puts air in, especially on a warmer night. We just roll him up. It's got in and out settings, so in and out, it's going to suck everything out of it. And again, separate switch to be able to turn him on and off. We have here in the ensuite something that most manufacturers really quite drop the ball with, and we've found with the caravans, is the shaving cabinets and the storage in the ensuite. Most people have a shelf, most people have one drawer, a cupboard if they're lucky. With the Crusaders, you're going to have a full shaving cabinet. It's about fingers depth. It's not the biggest storage point in the world for the shaving cabinets, but what it does, it allows you to be able to separate that area of storage, and it is awesome to be able to have that segregation of his and hers, be able to put the shavers and the shaving cream and the makeup, and so much easier to be able to separate that. Touch light above, full overhead cupboard with reinforced gas struts and piano hinging again, so even in the ensuite, Crusader makes sure that they're still building quality into it. We have our cupboard that is plumbing to one side, storage all down one side, so you're not having to try and navigate plumbing pipes. We have 1, 2, and 3 pull-out drawers. Full depth of that bench top area, and we've still got, 200 to 300 mil here worth of storage. It is just awesome with the Crusaders that they try and spend their time in the ensuite. A lot of people build a lot of quality and time into their middle settings and forget hugely about the area that you're going to be showering, you're going to be blow drying the hair, they're going to be having a shave, they're going to be at the toilet. These are the areas that others drop the ball with. Speaking of that, we have our space, and this is something that a lot of people forget about, is when you go to a caravan show, when you sit in a caravan, what space is there? 90% of the time you're like this and you need to be turned, and that's how you utilize that bathroom. But the demographic we're selling these to, you need to make sure you have that ample room. Crusader, we have that room. We've got a heap of room here. We're not hitting things. This sliding door comes out, toilet roll ends up here, nice and easy. You're going to have a heap of move around room, a heap of usability. You're not going to be stuck to that. It's not that one space setting. Speaking of room, in the shower, we've amplified that area. So what Crusader have done is they've given you a huge area in the shower. The shower features an up and down adjustable head. We have soap holder, flick mixer tap. We have extraction fan up the top with LED lighting. But the space in here is massive. I think we run probably one of the largest showers. Now this is a standard option within the Excalibur range, and it's something that we do across the range, except for the prints because of obviously the setting and layout. But these are absolutely awesome. Now this is a one piece. From this point all the way around is a one piece composite fiberglass shower. No water ingress, no areas of water dampness, nothing to be concerned about. It keeps everything nice and tidy. The wet area is the wet area. It keeps like this, just like the roof and the floor. It's a composite build. So we'll jump out of here. We'll show you one last thing before we finish the video up. We're gonna show you the PM300. The PM300 was that little box we showed you just before. This is the PM300. It is pump control, light control, battery control, amps in, amps out, percentage of water tanks, temperatures, amps in, time, date, everything in one concise unit. This is a standard option with the Excalibur range, and it just means that you're going to be able to keep a close eye on your power, especially if you're going to be doing those free camp scenarios, especially if you want to be able to amplify the amount of time you're going to be out. The only thing you're going to be aware of is water, and that's going to show you to the 5% of where you need to be and what you need to refill to make sure that you can continue your time with it. This has been our walk around video of our brand new Excalibur Duke. Thank you very much for your time. If you'd like to hear more, please email us at sales@crusadermelbourne.com, call us on 03 9359 2938, or alternatively head to the website www.crusadercaravansmelbourne.com.au. Subscribe, comment and like for more. Thank you.